Hello, boyfriend.
Oh, hello.
I am coming at you again with another book. We are going to listen to Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers.
Okay.
That's what our new book is, so you're welcome.
Nice.
Okay, we've listened to the first hour. What are your opening thoughts?
So what I'll do is I'll just give a wee catch up on the story just so you guys have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So we kind of open up and there is an elderly Chinese lady that is a little bit estranged from her son and is quite strict and disciplined about her life. She's running a kind of failing tea shop and all kind of going well. She eventually finds a dead body in her tea shop and there's an investigation. At the same time, there is a woman called Julia Chen and she is a very kind of quite submissive person to her husband, and her husband's a bit of an overbearing kind of guy, and it's just kind of her inner monologue of her kind of being told about the murder, and it seems that she is the guy that is dead's wife. So that's kind of what we got so far. My thoughts are it is incredibly funny.
Yeah.
It's a great I think it's probably one of those quite accurate insights as well into probably Chinese American culture, I think.
And even just like older people saying things like the Google.
Yeah, it's really good. It reminds me, and the only reason I say that, because it's not like I'm a Chinese American, is that it really reminds me of The Brother's Son.
Which is good
we've been
show
watching
on Netflix.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's really intriguing. It's really good pace, really fast paced. And it's just hilarious. You're just laughing through it.
It's one of those where I'm like, we could literally listen to all of that in the one day.
Definitely.
I think we could, we're not going to, but we could just, it is so good.
So safe to say we're enjoying it so far.
Now I know why I had to wait on it for a few weeks, because it's very popular, so everyone wants it. So we need to read it within 2 weeks so that we don't have it taken away from us.
And I don't think that'll be a problem.
Nope. We're in the same outfit, but this is a different day.
I know.
I just wear this jacket all the time.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, we're a good bit in now. We're about 2.5 hours in, so that's like a third of the way through.
Yeah.
We've found a couple of Vera's suspects so far. So far she has 3 suspects. She's just great. She's just so funny. She's so charismatic.
And she's very clever as well.
Very clever.
She's funny because she's obviously she can sometimes seem a bit dumb with her
yeah. Oh, I'm just going to give you some tea.
You know, her little kind of particularities or whatever, or but actually she is quite clever. The police don't think that the man that's died's a murder, but essentially there's all these characters that seem to be connected to the dead guy, and it's kind of a whodunit, because all of these people are sus. My
favourite is there's a character and she's like, oh, you got bad nails, and basically she's like, you've chewed all your nails, and it's the character's like, oh my goodness, she knows that I've chewed my nails. I hope she doesn't think anything about that. And then later on she's like, that person's definitely a suspect because her nails are chewed. What's she chewing her nails for? She'll be trying to hide some evidence in there. And then the next day she's like, oh my goodness, what if she knows that, how long does DNA stay under the fingernails? And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so she's picked up some really good.
Called out.
It's quite funny as well because she's really open about being suspicious of these people. She's like, oh no, I'm suspicious of you. I think that you're a suspect, and I think you're all really sus. I think you've done something. So let me just make you a cup of tea, and we'll have a wee chat about it.
I know
it's very funny. It's very funny, and the plot is actually thickening. We are like, why did he say that? Why did she say that? What does that mean? How are they connected? So yeah.
Who are these people?
Vera narrows her eyes for a second. She knows a lot of things, for example, how people relevant question. That's how she knows she's on the right track. She keeps staring at Ricky until his defenses fold.
So we are a wee bit more further in.
Yeah, so I guess if I was to catch you up, I don't know if I mentioned before, but it was essentially Vera has gathered all of the suspects in one of the suspects' houses, and it's all kind of...
She's fed them all. She literally made each and every single person a different meal because she's like, I think you would like this and you would need this for this.
Yeah, she was like, this meal will give you health properties that will take care of your this or that, the next thing. But it was really funny because a lot of the things that she like labelled them with was like really accurate, which was hilarious. However, spanners have kind of came into the works, and a police officer has come to the location and said that basically no crime's been committed. And obviously...
And it's just, the death is just like...
natural causes, basically. And Vera...
is raging
and vehemently disagrees with this.
She's like got a wee notebook and she's like writing all her thoughts and like who done it, and she's like, I'm mentally ripping up my notebook.
But she's got kind of everyone's number, really. Like she's
so clever.
She's very clever, and every single person there has something suspicious about them.
Yeah.
And every single person has a secret. So the mystery, like it's more mysterious, and as well, the man that died, we've recently found out more information about him, which is extremely peculiar.
Very sus.
All these suspects are linked to him, but it seems like he was kind of living some type of double life, so the plot thickens.
It's so good so far. We're like nearly halfway through it, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, I love her character. Like,
the
way this is going, I kind of hope this is a series.
Yeah, I love her as a character. She's iconic. She's really iconic. Really iconic. It's like, I'd say she's like as iconic as like Sherlock Holmes. Like she's like, I could see her go on adventures and do multiple different like Poirot or like multiple different adventures and mysteries,
murders.
You know, because she's great. Her whole personality, the character's so unique.
I also love that like we get some chapters from like the suspects, and they're all paranoid. Like they're all
paranoid.
You don't really know who's done it because it could be any of them.
They're all paranoid about something, and they're all holding a secret. So it's like they don't refer to what their secret is, but they all have a different connection, and it's a really diverse kind of range of characters and personality and kind of age range, occupation. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Right, so 75% around about there. Yeah. I think I've guessed the ending of this book.
I think she's right with her guess as well. She's very good. She's picked up on it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually so true. And I think
I've nailed it. So now we just have like a short amount left of the book, and the book is going to get taken off us tomorrow. So we need to finish it today.
We need to, because it's the library's going to seize it. Right now, there's a bit of drama right now. The killer obviously hasn't been revealed, but like everybody's like at each other's throats a little bit. And to be honest, some of it's like some certain characters
so silly
have like annoyed me because they've made major assumptions about things, and I'm like, why not like a tiny bit of benefit of the doubt? Like surely, I get it's a heightened situation, but I'm like, right, you're going a bit far. You're going a bit far there. Like, you know, don't be so dramatic.
I know, and there's a kid there as well, so calm down.
Yeah. But you know, it seems to be moving in the right direction, and I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, my issue with the 2-year-old is the 2-year-old doesn't act like a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old acts like more of a 4 or 5-year-old.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I think the 2-year-old acts kind of. 2-year-old's a wee bit too insightful.
Yeah, and this 2-year-old's supposed to be like really shy.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like for a 2-year-old that's shy, she's talking far too much.
Yeah.
Like she's going off.
But no, it's going quite well, and I think we're on to finding the killer.
Okay, so it's actually quite a few weeks later that
That's
we
a long
finished.
time.
We just forgot to. We were just like on to the next.
Yeah.
So Vera Wong, wow. Honestly, altogether, I'd maybe give it a 4-star, a 4.5 star,
Nice, yeah,
right
yeah.
about there. What would
I,
you?
I would have gave it a 4.5.
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Solid 4.5.
I think the comedy in it was really good. The writing
Yes.
style, I loved the writing
It
style.
was, as well, it was it's so funny because obviously the subject matter, but I think in a lot of ways you could say it would come in the field of like a cosy book.
Yes,
as well.
cozy mystery.
Cozy mystery, definitely. The characters were really nice. They were
Vera
really
Wong was my
lovable.
favourite.
Oh, she was mine by far. Yeah, absolutely.
She's just what you imagine from, like, obviously we've watched Brother's Son, that kind of thing. It's just like the same kind of like Chinese old woman sort of patter.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was
definitely.
great. Like even little things like her like stretching in the park and things like that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I suppose the only negatives we have were really around the ending. So for me,
Yeah.
I figured out what was happening, maybe like 3/4 in. But I don't think that necessarily ruined the experience because I think I just picked up on some details that maybe you had missed. But as soon as I said it, you went, "Oh my goodness, yes!"
Yeah.
So
at least it didn't not make sense. That was a really good thing. I think on that note, I think the book was like the first 2/3 of the book were really strong. Really strong. I was like, this is a 5-star. I think the last of the book got it knocked down. Some of the kind of miscommunication tropes with some of the characters.
yeah.
People kind of jumping.
To be honest,
to
it was Julia that
conclusions.
was the most annoying.
Julia kind of took a bit of a turn.
Yeah.
And that. However, it did obviously wrap up really nicely, and as well, I didn't think that the conclusion was unsatisfying either.
And I would love more.
And yeah, it was brilliant.
Like I wouldn't be mad if it became a series.
If it became a series, absolutely. I think it absolutely could become a series. I think she's a really iconic character. The characters were brilliant. The wrap up was brilliant. Really wholesome in the end. So
Yeah. So a 4.5 star. I'm really happy with that. It went better than our last video.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
our last one was a 3.5 star. So we
not as much conflict in that regard. I think it was by the by. We've nitpicked some stuff, but it was a book that I would 100%
definitely recommend. So check it out and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We have some exciting things coming now that I'll be finished uni by the time this video goes up. So make sure that you subscribe and become part of the family. Pop the notification bell on so you don't miss anything. Like the video because it really helps our channel, and we're trying to do so many more bigger and better things.
There's a lot of things in the works. So
it really is.
The
so
watch
keep
time
it
up,
going.
the likes, the subscribes, the comments. We will see this grow, and we will get so much better with the videos that we're going to be able to do.
So comment down below if you've read this book or if it's on your radar, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.